Okay, and welcome to the broadcast. I don't know if any notifications have gone out. I haven't seen anyone show up yet. So we'll have to take a look. Let's see. See much of anything. Let's flip channels here. Let's see if we got a notification. No, we didn't. Okay. So this could be a bust broadcast. We'll have to see what happens. I don't see anyone. Oh, okay. Maybe that was me. It says I'm broadcasting. It says I'm live. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. So it's Sunday fun day. Sunday snow day. It's snowing outside. So it's also wet though. It's not cold enough to stick to the ground. Just enough to make it soggy. So I thought I'd pull up a broadcast, see who shows up. Last night on the show, we did viewing the interactions between humans and the dogmen from Sirius before they were exiled. Hi, Animus. How you doing? Good to see you. Did you get a notification, or did you just stumble upon me? Oh, that's not right. There we go. Copy clipboard. So this is a call-in talk show. You can, I know you well enough. As long as I know you, you can come up. But yeah, it's just a talk on anything you want. Your choice, of course. My discretion. So we're doing the interactions between the dogmen and the humans last night, before their exile from our planet. Seems that they got exiled back to their home planet, and we're no longer allowed to trade with us. And we always seem to have good interactions with them. Hi, James. Good to see you, buddy. So I wonder if we straighten this world out. Some people are saying that the controllers at the top have been taken out. Whether you think they're the Anunnaki or the reptilians, that'd be good. And that it's just here right now. That's being controlled by entities and people just left on this planet, and that the outside external control over our planet is over. That would be nice. I think I'd like to meet the dogmen from what we've seen. They seem pretty decent. And not like most of the other races we view, that seem to have ulterior motives. The first viewing we did of them was just trading. We were traders with them. The last night when we viewed them again, we discovered that they were also teaching us enlightenment, which was fantastic. Hey, Deborah. You'll have to excuse me. My eyes are getting a little wonky. The electricity is very high today. They seem to be able to push it through, even though it's snowing. I was discussing this with Smoking and G the other day. I'll be dizzy at the moment. There's lights flickering at the edge of periphery of my vision. What did we see? What did we view? We viewed the interactions between humans and the dogman. Let's part of an ongoing 2-part so far on the Dogmen. And yeah, they were quite nice. Let me see here. So yeah, they apparently were trading with us. Sorry, I'm pulling up an image of Anubis. It's a pretty cool one too. So there's our buddy Anubis. Pull you guys in. As I say, my vision's not the greatest at the moment. Yeah, I think I might. There was some really good info in there. Needs to, what the fuck? People need to stand together. Yeah, that's true, James. Yeah, so Anubis, or the Dogmen, seem to have been teaching us enlightenment in Rome, or the Roman area. I guess during their exile, or their partial exile, or beginning exile. And they were set up in Australia and Rome, or that Roman area. Hey, Lucky. Oh, this is just chat, Lucky. There's a link if you want to come up and talk about anything, if there's anything on your mind. I was just going over our previous viewing of the Dogmen, which was, I really liked it. I'm not a dog person though, although I do like I don't have dogs. I am a dog person in that I like dogs. Hey, Blind Neil. Oh, thanks, buddy. I do like dogs, but I've never owned a dog. I don't think I really want to care for a dog. I live in an apartment too, so that's another big no for it. I don't think dogs belong in an apartment. Paula Shields, hi. Got confirmation on what I was seeing. The Aboriginals were being chased through the bush. Also, we're fighting off government entities with arrows. Wow. Yeah, in Australia, they should be doing that, especially to bridge the generation gap. Yeah. Smacking the thumbs up for you. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, so I don't know if we could get. I don't think the Dogmen are there to help us take back our planet. I think if we take back our planet ourselves, that we could invite them back. Possibly. Wild Animus it is. And on top of that, they skipped over the Greek alphabet. Oh, yeah. Now, I was kind of curious. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to grab something. So they're on Omicron, right? Isn't that what they're on? Omicron. Okay. Let's see where Omicron lies. Omicron is over Libra. So there's where Omicron sits. If you guys can see that, I hope. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Here, let me get me up. So Omicron is right here. Yeah. Right over between Libra and Scorpio. Actually, it is in Libra. So marriage, cardinal, balance, it's air. And they're looking at this being an airborne. Okay. And what number is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15th letter. Interesting. Okay. Hey, G. And put Omicron instead. Wonder why. Maybe so it didn't have a. Oh, okay. Correlation with certain. Maybe. Let's see here. I like Anubis better than me. He's a much better looking dude, eh? Moronic. Oh, nice, G. And do you guys remember the cartoon series? What was it called? What was that called? Superama. And there was the aliens from Omicron Persei 8. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's an observation. We're from Omicron Persei 8. I don't know. Have to let that one maybe settle in your brain for a while. So there's a link. If you want to come up, G, that'd be fun. I was hoping a few others would show up. James came up once, but hasn't since. And again, it's free chat, so. Yeah, Omicron Persei 8. Let's look up Omicron for a minute. Let's do a search of it through its etymology. Let's see. From the Greek, O, micron. Micron, interesting. Small o. And what are we working with right now? Micro things. Let's see what micron is, what their definition is. Let's see, etymology. Oh. Not much there. Small. So tiny. So Omicron is tiny. Also moron. What was that you said, G? Just got the notification. Wow. Yep, the small details may be important right now. You're absolutely right, Deborah. So Omicron, the 15th letter. Let's look up a little more on Omicron. See what they've got. Let's see. Omicron. Variant, no. Meaning, no. Greek, no. We already went through that. Mythology, let's try that. Omicron. has a value of 70. Greek numerals, it has a value of 70. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. The Adventures of Omicron. The Temple of Olympus, Book 1. So Zeus sends him down to ancient Greece to battle mythological monsters and outwit cunning creatures. This is the first adventure Omicron must help Delphinia. Okay. The Adventures of Omicron. Huh. Let's see. So Omicron, Supernatural Myths Explained. Omicron. Read Omicron from the Story of Supernatural Myths Explained by Monrea with 68 reads. Omicron werewolves. Let's look at the Hellenistic for a moment. Okay. Function of mathematics. Its value is 70. Okay. Supernatural Myths Explained. Omicron. Omicron werewolves are regarded as the most mysterious and rare of werewolf types in existence. And we were talking about dogmen very recently, like last night. Having only 7 documented in total, no one knows how they're made, what their goal is, how they survive, or even if they count as werewolves. They're a far cry from normal werewolf. It is as far as humanity and, by extension, the supernatural know. Instead of elegant fur and strength flesh, Omicrons are incorporeal and are made from black and withering shadows, so dark that they drain the light from their surroundings. They tower over the most powerful alpha. Pure lights make their eyes. Instead of their paws, their hind legs end in sharp points, and they seem too slender to be a functioning animal. Omicrons share more traits of ghosts rather than actual species, since their bodies act very similar to shadows, able to phase through solid objects and disappear at a moment's notice. Omicrons are astronomically violent, attacking anything that moves within their sight. It is also unknown why they are so aggressive. They do show signs of anger, but that is as far as anyone can get. Omicrons do not eat, but neither do they show any signs of enthusiasm or joy, meaning they hunt for neither food nor sport. Some say Omicrons seek vengeance, however, no evidence of desiring the death of a particular target exists. So they just attack mindless. It's accepted that Omicrons are mindless monsters that seek nothing but to cause death. They will attack anything within their vicinity. Humans, humanoids, machines, hostiles, creatures attempting to make peace, bystanders, vampires, and even especially werewolves. When not occupied, Omicrons will actively seek out other werewolves to slaughter. Wow. Once again, no reason exists for this. Wow. Let's see what you guys are saying here. That's convenient, disappearing. Yeah. Hey, Steve-O, how you doing? Yeah, those Omicrons are pretty tricky little things. Let's see if there's anything more interesting about that. So far, it's accepted that Omicrons are mindless monsters. Attack anything. They'll seek out werewolves. Simply hearing the word Omicron fills any werewolf with a sudden and overwhelming anxiety. So you can remember that for when, if you ever get attacked by a werewolf. Almost always scaring deltas, omegas, and other betas into tears. Okay, no werewolf can accurately ascertain why they feel so vulnerable when hearing about Omicrons. Most like the werewolf inside them knows something horrific about Omicrons and is too traumatized to deal with it. And that's just talking about Omicron. Seeing one in person fills any, and I mean any werewolf with indescribable terror. If a werewolf were ever to lay eyes on Omicron, every single fiber of his her immediate wanting to run to get as far away from the Omicron as possible. Okay. Let's go back. Oops. And it also talks about Omicron in the Temple of Olympus, Book 1. When the mighty Zeus gives his daughter Athena a little mechanical owl for her birthday, she is overjoyed and names him Omicron. But poor Omicron is not allowed to stay with Athena on Mount Olympus until he has proved himself worthy. Where have we seen the owl before? Of living amongst the gods. So Zeus sends him down to ancient Greece to battle mythological monsters and outwit cunning creatures. In his first adventure, Omicron must help Delphania, the high priestess, to protect the Temple of Olympus against the dangerous giant Thun and his band of brothers. Will Omicron ever return to Mount Olympus? I don't know. That book is 2446 on, I don't know, something that's selling it. I don't know if it's Amazon or not, whatever. The Adventures of Omicron, Voyage on the Argo. Okay. So he went on the Argo with the Argonauts, Jason and the Argonauts. I do remember that from the old movies, actually. Quiet dating. I quit dating werewomen years ago. Good for you. Hey, there's Paula. Let me get some headphones so I can actually hear you.
Yeah, okay.
So Omicron, very, very interesting.
Yeah, apparently I was watching another live when you went live, and I'm just
Can't
getting
hear
the
a word you're saying
notification.
yet, hon.
Oh, not yet? Okay.
There we go.
I said apparently I missed your beginning of your live because I was watching another live about the Mandela effect.
I didn't mention Mandela.
No, that's what I was watching
Oh, okay.
when I finally got your notification.
Yeah, they're going out quite late. Hey, Paul from Newcastle, how you doing? Awesome to see you here. Yeah, so we did Dogmen last night as our view the interactions between humans and the Dogmen from Sirius before they were exiled. Because in a previous episode, we watched how they were exiled by the reptilians and those represented by the phoenix or the eagle. And it seemed that they were rather friendly towards humans, which is an oddity. So I thought we'd look at their interactions with us a little more last night, and we did. And what we saw was that they were interested in giving us enlightenment more than anything.
Well,
And,
shame on them.
yeah,
Wow.
and that probably led to their being exiled.
Yeah, to their demise and all that.
Yeah, in our first viewing, we only saw them trading with us, but since seeing last night, yeah, I think they might be one of the few species that actually may have good intentions. You know?
Yeah.
Every other one we look into just wants our stuff.
Yeah, Jimmy got shot, bitches.
Yeah, what you got under your planet there that you guys haven't mined yet? You know,
Yeah,
what you got in your body that we could use? You know.
yeah, I think the world is pretty much well mined. That's why it's dying. That's why they want to run off to Mars
Oh
because they
no,
know that they're killing this planet.
no, this planet's fine. This planet's fine. There's lots to mine if we could, but we can't go deep enough to mine. That's all. But these other species, they can. The bird people,
Uh,
especially.
well, yeah, but I mean, we
Which is
don't know
funny.
what all they've mined.
These bird people we saw, they were well. They're probably mining right now. Some species, but the
Yeah.
bird people. It's funny. Bird people are like, as far as we've seen, I think they're like the best miners out there, which is funny. An air creature being
Yeah.
underground. You know. Hey,
Yeah.
Paradox Fossils, how you doing? Yeah, and the interesting thing, Omicron related to the owl. That was interesting, right?
Huh.
Lucky Stone. Owls are sacred for Babylon, Egypt, and ancient Greek. And there's the owl at Bohemian Grove, right?
Yeah.
And the owl can be used as a representation for a symbol these days, it is, of pedophilia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be wisdom, I thought, but now it's pedophilia.
No, we don't. We don't
Everything.
really need to mind ever. Yeah, everything is all there. Hey, Dark Truth.
Yeah, we don't need to mine anything. We need to leave it where it was.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, if
Well,
we're made of the earth, as they are mining the earth, aren't they mining us too? Something to ponder.
well, using resources. That's what species do. You know. But yeah, we don't need to mine anymore. We've pretty much mined all we need at the moment, unless we want to start going off the planet. Then we need to start maybe mining space, mining deeper, that type of thing. But that'll be when humanity decides that having more people is a better thing than having less people.
Well, I find it odd that the world is growing and they're claiming that there's not enough room for everybody.
Plenty of room.
There's plenty of
If you
room
look
and
at
then some.
if you look at like John Levy or what was his name, Schoinger, I can't remember. He did that Google Earth study where he went all over the Earth and showed all the structures, all the ancient structures, all the ancient lines, everything. And it shows that the world was massively over, like had a massive population, way more than we had. They populated every inch of this planet practically. So that we can't have more people is absolutely ludicrous because we can fit everybody in Texas with room to spare, and they could all have a plot of land.
Yeah,
It's insane.
yeah.
So,
And when they first got to America, they've made plenty of movies on it. Everybody had a flag, and they all ran out there and picked their plot of land and planted their damn flag there. But we don't get to own anything anymore.
yeah, well, too,
Where's my plot of land?
if you get a critical, I think what's happening too is we're reaching a critical mass of people where awareness just becomes the norm. And if you pass that critical mass, you can't hide shit from people anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean,
There's just
secrets of that.
too much communication, too much information, too many people, and you can't control the information, and you can't control the explosion of innovation. There's free energy devices out there all over the place now, and
Yeah,
they need to control that. How do you do that? Well, you got to get rid of the people.
exactly.
Right?
Especially if they're waking up.
Yeah. Because like the 100th monkey effect, once a million of us hear about it, it'll just be everywhere.
I love that me and you are monkeys in Chinese astrology.
you can't once the information is out there, you can't control it, right?
That's right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So, I picked up a werewolf in 2007, Scotty. If he'd have needed a ride, I'd have stopped. Yeah, you don't want to pick up werewolves in the middle of the night.
No, that's not a good idea.
So interesting. Omicron has a relation to, well, actually, the letter is Omicron. The word we were actually looking up was Omicron, but as we know, they can flip letters and stuff, and that doesn't really seem to change anything. So Omicron, the 15th letter. That's interesting. I don't know if numerology, is there a numerologist in the chat?
Ooh. Oh.
I picked up a
I
werewolf.
need to get
Not a
the
werewolf.
chat on computer so
Okay.
that I can see.
It's focused on the negative. Yeah, that's right, Lucky. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the symbols. Symbols can be used for good or bad. It just depends on how you use it, right? So they took all the good symbols, like the swastika. That was a symbol of power of the universe. It used to be on planes in the U.S. and Canada and everywhere because it was a symbol of power. You know.
Well, it's also a symbol of the sun.
Yeah, the sun, the universe. Sigils. Hey, Trey. Yeah.
And of course, they have the frontward swastika and the backwards flipped swastika as well.
Yeah.
And I think one stands for the sun and the other one stands for black hole sun. Just saying.
Yeah, it would be the opposite.
Yeah.
What about 15, Deborah? Okay, 7. Let's see, numerology 15. Let's look that up. Affinity number. Okay. The numerology number 15 is a family, healing, and harmony number. Okay. The number 15 represents, science, knowledge, dharma, and spiritual bliss. It is deemed auspicious as well as sacred because it blesses one with fame and prosperity. Number 1 is ruled by Surya, the sun, while number 5 belongs to both Buddha and Mercury. When clubbed, 15 exhibits traits of the number 6, 1, and 5, led by Shakura, Venus. Okay. And Venus can be nasty or good. This is the house of 15, lucky. So 15 is a lucky number. Such homes are known for vibes that promote creativity and love. Interesting. Okay.
Huh.
777 key. Bacon wrapped hot dogs work better than what? And that's one thing I won't eat is a hot dog. Oh, 6, yeah. There is an association with 6. We read over that.
Well, sausage isn't really better than a hot dog either.
No.
Yeah.
Although I do eat the occasional bratwurst.
Yeah.
But I get that from Denner's, and it costs a bundle to get. It's like $6 for 3 sausages.
Oh, geez. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't get that very often. So. Yeah, everything down to an aversion.
Mm.
Or that's what they're attacking. Bacon wrapped sausage. I'm going to try that. Ooh. Well, it does. It's probably very tasty. I do like the. I used to like the taste of hot dogs, but I don't know. Maybe a bratwurst wrapped with bacon would be cool.
If I'm going to eat a hot dog or a sausage, that bitch is going to be grilled, not boiled.
Okay.
And I mean till slightly charred, because I like that little
Yeah.
bit of black flavor. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah. I usually fry mine and let them kind of cook a little bit more than they should. They
Yeah,
usually
you
split
can fry
open.
them too. Yeah.
They split open too, which is kind of good. Then it seems like you get more sausage, you know?
Yeah. Unless you have a cheese sausage or a cheese hot dog, then it's going to leak out all the cheese.
I'm gonna have to buy it like a sucker, Steve. I buy mine, so that I could get into, Scotty boy. Bacon wrapped asparagus. That sounds just awesome.
Uh,
I like carbon a lot too. Yeah, Steve. I burn my bread too when I eat bread. Not very often though. I had some last night.
well, not burn it, but
Oh yeah.
toast darkly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Very, very, very darkly to the black point. At least on
Just
the tips, right?
just before that.
Just on the
Yeah.
tips. Just on the tips.
Yeah, I like it. And charcoal is good for you guys. It really is.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, when you OD, that's the first thing they give you is a charcoal shake.
Yeah, with the type of carbon, it kind of makes a difference, though. I don't know if the carbon from burnt bread, if the carcinogens that are produced, because there are carcinogens produced from burning most things, I don't know if those are good for you or not. So
I don't know, but it tastes good.
it tastes good. And onion soup is basically just burnt onions, you know, and then you put some cheese on top and some bread, you know, but it's just burnt onions. You know.
But it's like, everything is poison, so just eat what you like. Nothing's safe.
Bacon mac and cheese, says G Sharp.
Oh my, oh shit, don't give me ideas. Oh shit.
There's another thing I haven't eaten in forever is mac and cheese.
I haven't eaten bacon in forever. It's too expensive.
I had bacon a few months ago, I think.
I like the center cut bacon. It's more expensive.
Yeah.
And thinly sliced too.
My problem is when I buy bacon, me and my wife tend to eat the whole thing, so we have to try to find a small enough package that we won't make ourselves sick, but we usually end up doing that.
Yeah, because I mean they shrivel up into nothing.
Nice, Deborah. Yeah. She said she had a dream she was eating charcoal briquettes and asked a pharmacist what I needed. He said calcium, magnesium, and zinc. Nice. Awesome, Deborah. Intuition supreme. I like it.
Oh, my tablet's froze again. I might bounce out of here and get back on my computer.
All right.
It ain't even been that long and it's already frozen. Stupid tablet. Stupid snow. Stupid snowing out.
Yeah, it is snowing here too. It slowed down. They were huge flakes just floating down. Really cool. Probably filled with something from Bill Gates, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're claiming that they put like E. coli or something in there, and then you go roll around in the snow or hit somebody in the face with a snowball, or you go out and shovel snow. and you get sick from it. Apparently, I don't
They're
know.
saying those little parasites that
Could
you
be.
pulled out of
Oh
your
yeah.
nose are in them.
Oh yeah. Could be.
Yeah.
Well, the snow would be a good way to keep them, you know, viable until they got into the warmth.
Well, and I also think that the reason that they can't really make it snow at below zero, but they still spray the skies.
Hmm?
So, but don't you find it odd that the vaccine, lo and behold, has to be kept at below zero temperatures?
Yeah, snow has a specific range. It won't. It will snow. Well, from 0 to -15 only. After -15, it's too cold to snow, which is
Yeah.
kind of actually funny. But it just
Yeah,
gets
isn't
too.
it?
The moisture won't condense in the air enough to make snow. So they have to hit it on a specific temperature, and if they need that temperature, that's the range they're going to get.
Yeah.
Chili, right on, James. I like chili.
Oh, yeah, chili's good. Chili with beans.
Mhm.
My husband's a cry ass. He's like, I don't like beans. Well, you're a dumbass. You might have to reshare the join link in chat so that I
Oh,
can come
sure.
back in.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to bounce and I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, okay. Invite. Have to redo that. Although they do seem to be saving all the chat. I went right back to the beginning of the stream last night. So I stopped using StreamYard because they weren't saving my chat. That's true, Steve-O. You, the beginning. Anubis, Anubal. Yeah. That would be a good dual god, and Baal, for the duality of the Lord, or of everything, pretty much. Chicken dumplings. Turkey chat. Oh my, we've hit the food section of the show. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I'll have to go shopping too. I haven't really got anything. I know, Deborah. I try not to, but it happens in happens in the chat. I'll figure it out my way. Yeah, right, right, Karen. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't really think about food that much. It doesn't really. I just go to the kitchen and what's there, I cook. I can eat the same thing every day over and over again. It would make no difference to me. No beans. That's not. I know, but beans are good, right? Well, that sounds delicious, Steve-O. I don't know if it is or isn't, but kind of seems a little gross. You're in South Carolina. Lots of info about their out there, not censored so far. Yeah, that's true, Karen Lynn. Yeah, the one device I want to try is very simple. You take a ring, and I don't know the sizes. I don't know anything yet about that. You take a ring of 12 magnets, point the negative pole in so that they're all negative pole inward. like, yeah. So the negative points in. Then you take a wire, you run it through there and loop it around twice. And you put that to a ground, like that. And then up this one other wire here, you attach another magnet, and I'm not sure of the orientation, whether it's positive or negative on top or bottom on this part, so I have to just try it. And you put an antenna. You attach the wire to the magnet, and then you put an extra piece as an antenna. And that's supposed to draw in energy. And you can put a device, sorry. Yeah. So what you do is you put a DC, direct current device there from a positive to the ground. So it's pulling in a positive charge. I know that much. So the magnet orientation would probably be negative on top, positive on bottom. I don't know. You back yet, Paula? There you are.
Yep.
So that's one of the devices. So breakfast burritos to me.
Yuck, I don't like breakfast burritos.
I don't even eat breakfast. So. A breakfast burrito. That's, I don't know.
Yeah.
When did I don't know, burrito I think of as dinner. When did dinner become breakfast? You know?
Right.
Do you supersize that burrito, or can you? I don't know.
Probably happened when they started making up new words like Brenner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The 8th meal of the day.
8. Who can afford to eat 8 meals a day?
Oh, come on.
I can't afford to eat 3 a day.
Well, everything's about eating. You know, you're supposed to have a couple meals a day and snacks. You know, you're supposed to have 3. Not a couple. You're supposed to have 3 meals a day and snacks in order to function properly, right?
Yeah, right.
They were crunchy like Cheetos. Ooh, that sounds kind of, I don't know.
What's
crunchy like? What's crunchy like Cheetos?
You don't fry your eggs
Hold
until
on.
they're crunchy.
I ate deep fried worms in Thailand. She says they were crunchy like Cheetos.
Oh, ew, gross. I would have to be starving to death to eat worms.
Garbanzos with my pintos. Okay. Never been to Thailand. Yeah. No breakfast for me either. Lately, I'm eating a big meal, not hungry. Nice, Pamela. That's pretty much what that's exactly what I do. I eat 1 meal a day, and that's it. That meal is filled with lots of vitamins, so I take lots of vitamins and minerals with that meal. And I would suggest, if you're only eating 1 meal a day, to take some quercetin. I'll type that into chat for you. It will stop because your body will go into a cleansing mode after 16 hours, and you might end up with some cytokine problems.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
If you're already cleansed out, you should be fine. But I take it just as a preventative on a daily basis, and it helps because you are going to be cleansing. So getting that stuff out is good because it can build up.
Huh.
Yeah. And quercetin is also a excellent substitute for Pfizer-mectin. I can't really say the word, I guess. Gilomectin. I don't know. Ivan, my friend Ivan Mecton.
Ivermectin?
Yeah, yeah,
Then you're kind of saying both.
yeah. Hi, Max. Is it time for you to make your cameo appearance? Okay, come on.
Oh, red onions.
There
It's
we
found
go.
in red onions.
Quercetin is also in yellow onions, but they have to be slightly cooked. That's one of the best sources. Also, capers are a good source of quercetin. And banana peppers, not the hot ones, the banana ones. That's all I remember at the moment.
Just eat red onions, y'all. Yum. Make some fried potatoes with red onions and chow down.
So say hi. Say hello. Hello, everyone. Don't even look at the camera, right? Okay. Want to go up there? Termites, not the ones that are running around tearing up the woods. Those are good, are they? Okay. I eat exactly what my body wants to. Yeah, I don't. I tell my body when it's time to eat. We have an agreement, me and my body, and that was one of the things that I actually agreed to. So
Yeah, I that's one thing I don't do is I don't let my body tell me what to do. When it tries to growl and I'm not ready to eat yet, I just tell it to shut the fuck up.
a good way to do
I'll
that
feed you when I'm ready.
is to do something that engages your autonomic nervous system, like walking, cycling, hiking, something like that. And if you just start talking to your body as the separate entity it is from your consciousness, for me, it doesn't respond in words, it responds in feelings. It'll give me yes and no answers, or maybe answers through actually energy running up and down my spine. You can try this, it might work for you. I don't know. Anybody in chat has anything they've tried like that? But yeah, you can quite literally talk to your body. Just go for a long hike, a long walk, or a ride on your bike, something that's engaging your autonomic. Just your body's just doing something. I don't know. Could be even knitting for all I know. You know, just something that you do kind of repetitively over and over. It's almost like a meditation. And when you let go and you're just doing something over and over again, you can find. I find I can hear what my body wants. Yeah. Keep on grubbing, Steve. Yeah, Bill Gates says we should be eating bugs. So I don't know how for that I am. Yeah, you go eat the bugs. I'll take the beef. He wants bug burgers. I don't want any bug burgers.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the veggie burgers have bugs in them. So that you can still have,
I got you, Deborah. Yeah.
Protein. I think anything processed, they're sneaking bugs into it.
Well, yeah, during the emergency measures, they can release food regulations. So they can put food substitutes in.
And well, remember who handed all the power over to FEMA was Trump.
Yeah.
Before he left, he handed it all over to Trump. Yeah. So everybody's blaming.
Well, Trump signed the okay for the inclusion of S proteins and chimeric viruses to be put in vaccines. Yeah. Just before the pandemic hit, a couple of weeks before.
Yep.
So
that happened.
Yeah. Again, it's the 911, right?
Mhm.
Everybody now knows that 911 was an inside job, but nobody makes any noise about it. You know?
It was so inside job that it's
Yeah.
technically 7-Eleven, not
Mhm.
9/11. That's how big the lie is. Because sept means 7. That was one thing that I could not understand in school, and that's why they tried to
Yeah.
stick me in the slow classes. You're going to tell me that sept means 7, and then you're going to tell me that September is the 9th month? Really? And I'm supposed to believe this shit?
Yeah, I don't. Give me a comment on Steve-O here. Some people do very well on that diet, Steve-O, the carnivore diet. You could try it.
Is what do they call that? Where you eat nothing but meat.
Yeah, Paul says it's kind of like keto: meat,
Yeah,
eggs, and
keto.
cheese.
Yeah.
I guess they just exclude the cheese and go for just the meat and
Yeah.
maybe eggs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They I got a friend, Rachel's sister, she tried keto. It worked for her. I don't think it'll work for everyone. I think it depends on your metabolism, but it's worth a shot
Yeah. Yeah.
if you can afford to eat meat all the time. I mean, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. It isn't a rather expensive way to go,
Yeah, it is.
but yeah, I don't know. I try for a well-rounded diet: greens, starch, and some meat, and yeah.
Said you don't eat mac and cheese. You eat spaghetti?
No,
You don't eat spaghetti? What's wrong with you? How do you not eat spaghetti?
I don't eat pasta.
What do you do for starch? Potatoes?
Potatoes, yeah. Or
Oh.
rice, potatoes, rice.
Oh yeah, rice, right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go on a French fry binge. I'll make homemade French fries and just dip them in ketchup and mow
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I've got, I eat French fries quite a lot.
Homemade are the best.
I like crinkle cut, so.
Yeah, they're good, but they're not as good as homemade.
No, the flavor's always better with homemade, but
Oh yeah.
I don't have a deep fryer, so, and I don't really want
You
one.
don't need a deep fryer, you just need a spatula, like spoon with slits in it, like a vegetable spoon, and a fry
Yeah.
pan and some oil. Where there's a will, there's a way, man.
I'd rather just buy a bag and throw them in the oven.
Yeah. Or you can deep fry those too, but
Yeah.
unless you're using the
You can
oil
do
I have.
potatoes in the oven, but it's not really the same.
Yeah.
I'll take my GMO potatoes. They're okay.
Yeah.
I don't eat them that often, so I'll buy a bag and then I'll buy potatoes for a long time. I like PEI potatoes.
You know what else is better than regular tater tots is the mini tater tots because they actually cook all the way through because they're smaller.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. I can tear down on some mini tater tots.
I just like fries mostly. I like shoestring fries, crinkle cut. I don't buy any pressed, like those are pressed potato forms pretty much, aren't they?
Tater tots, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat them. They probably wouldn't digest well with me. Anything processed really doesn't do that.
Oh, no, I'm glad you said that. They do not, they absolutely do not digest well, but they're yummy going in.
Okay. Yeah, I had my suspicions.
You are spot on.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not
Better
what you
have
put
some
in your mouth,
Imodium.
it's what comes out of your mouth that poisons you. In some ways, yes, Scotty boy.
We're still talking about food. Hi, Dark Truth. And again, hi to everybody who came in after I said hi last.
Okay, you go have a nice nap there, Steve-O.
Yeah.
A nice nap.
I should be taking a nap now, but I was watching that live and then you went live. So I left that one because I'd been watching it for 2 hours on the
Yep.
Mandela effect.
Oh, they
and
do
then-
sell these yeah, what's that? Pig skins. I actually like
Oh my
those.
God, pig skins.
Deep fried pig skins. Those are delicious.
I
Crunchy.
only like.
We get them in. They come in a package. Like it's
Yeah.
not you know
I like the
anything
dark
fancy.
melty ones.
Oh yeah, we don't even get like that. We just get like the white puffy ones. That's it. So,
Those ones are so sharp they cut my mouth all up. So
oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We have no selection on deep fried pig skins. No.
God, I ain't had pig skins in
You
forever.
can call me Shields instead of Paula
It's okay.
if you prefer.
So there's two of us. No biggie. I just didn't know there was another me. Now there is.
Well, I told you
It's
about
good.
we had the Paul show the other day. I can't remember
Yeah.
where I was. We eventually summoned 6 Pauls and a Paula. So
Must have been her though, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was.
It's always good to have more than one Paula.
Yeah.
We got each other's back, sister. Oxtail soup, that doesn't sound good at all.
Apparently it's tasty. I don't think you actually eat the tail or like very little of it.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've never had ham hocks either, but you don't really eat a lot of that. I've used them for soup.
Yeah, my mom would use the ham hocks for bean soup.
Yeah, you don't get much meat off of that.
I know, right? It's like, what's the
It's
point?
just it's for the flavor. It's for the flavor.
You can get better with some ribs, some beefy ribs.
Or some bacon. Bacon works really good.
I have not tried bacon. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fried your own pig skins once, eh, Dark Truth? Nice.
Rocky Mountain oysters. Funny, Deborah. I think I know what that means.
I think so.
No, thank you. If that's what I think it means, I don't want any of that. Mm-mm.
Paula says, great for bone broth, oxtail soup.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Oh, that's cute. Paul from Newcastle says, hi, Paula, Karen. Don't. Oh,
I don't eat jalapenos. I don't eat the jalapenos. Jalapenos. I like saying it, jalapenos. That's how it's spelled. Jalapenos.
Really?
Yeah, that's how you spell it. But they say it jalapenos.
Oh, I've never heard it said that way. I was like, what are you saying?
Jalapenos. Used to eat them raw. Oh.
Eat what raw?
I guess oxtail or jalapenos.
Oh, I hope the hell he ain't talking about Rocky Mountain oysters, because ew. Oh, dear God, no.
I'm on Discord. I'm not sure. I always get these invites and then I go to like accept the invite and I can see the chat, I can take part, and it won't let me accept the invite. It's the weirdest thing. I'm not allowed to be invited to anything on Discord. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Discord don't like me neither, too, so Discord can kiss my butt.
Yeah, I got your link for that, Scratch, but I couldn't really join it. It was weird.
My daughter, when she was young, she used to eat onions like apples. It was the weirdest thing, but I'd peel it for her and give it to her.
Sure, why not?
I was like, hey, if she can handle it, here you go.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
It's a fresh, raw vegetable with every single nutrient still in it, not cooked out. Have it.
Smoked in your what? In your collards. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I got to write a little grocery list here.
Onion sandwiches with pepper. Ugh, that doesn't sound good. What I like is red radishes sliced thinly on some Miracle Whip, on some bread with some lettuce. If you're vegetarian, that is delicious. Might sound weird, but it's delicious.
What did you want? Broccoli or cauliflower?
You give me a nice beef sandwich or a burger with some onions on it, whether they're sauteed or raw, and I'll tear down on that bad boy. But I gotta have some meat with my onions or potatoes.
Okay, I'm back.
I lurk mostly in the background stretch. Oh, that's what Deborah said, Dark Truth.
Every uncle named Tiny.
There's 2 Paulas here and 2 Deborahs that I can see.
I like that. Discord. The Discord ain't Rex's. Oh. Now you're talking, Paul.
Dear God, what in the
You guys are still on food?
hell? What? Peanut butter, pickle, and onion sandwich with mayo.
Oh.
Ugh, ugh,
Ooh.
ugh.
The worst I'll do is peanut butter, lettuce, mayonnaise, and cheese.
No, no.
Yep, it's actually pretty good.
No.
Yeah.
If you want to talk good, cook your sauerkraut forever, get you some ribs and put them bad boys in there, and then make yourself some homemade mashed potatoes. Fill the center with butter and eat them together. That's delicious. But you have to cook the sauerkraut till it's safe to eat.
There you go. Paradox has got it. Try toast with warm water. There you go.
Toast with what?
Toast with warm water.
Toast with warm water. I'll eat Miracle Whip on toast when I'm
Scotty used to
craving
put it.
mayonnaise.
Scotty used to put ketchup on his ice cream.
Yeah, no.
Spicy cream. That's interesting. Kat's thinking of maybe changing the name of it. Oh, okay. I hope she does. I don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, that's just nasty, Scotty boy. Wasn't me that said. No, I'll get some on Monday.
Yeah, nobody wants soggy toast. You want that crispy, crunchy. Otherwise, what's the point of making toast? I mean, the only thing that I can even
Well, did he
think
even
of,
toast it? Did he even say he toasted it?
yeah, he said warm water and toast. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
My
he's
mom
got
used
some
to-
flavor going there.
For an eat it or go hungry meal, she would take canned tomatoes, crushed, and she would tear up bread, and she would make tomatoes and bread. And
Oh,
so
God.
it sounds and looks like gross, but it's actually not half bad.
Read Deborah's comment.
The other one
When-
was better though, macaroni and tomatoes.
When she was pregnant, my second child, I made peanut butter and jelly burritos with Spam.
Dear God, I hate Spam.
All of us. Chat creeps.
See, when I was pregnant, I ate normal shit like saltine crackers.
Oh,
and
me too,
spaghetti.
Lucky.
That's what I craved was saltine crackers and spaghetti.
Yeah. I like spices, Lucky. My wife hates them. She likes
I
bland
didn't never
food.
eat
I like flavor.
Yeah,
LOL,
sausage
pregnant
and
women, right?
and mustard. Yeah, I would
Vienna
say
sausage and mustard is more normal. Yes. Yes.
nom 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 mustard. Don't even need ketchup.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Discord Scratch. I tried. Talking gifs. No, don't do that. They don't show up very well here.
Mm,
That's one thing about StreamYard. The emojis and stuff do not show up very well. So when
No,
you
it's
guys
usually
put in
like
your emojis, they do
boxes
show
or
up. Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
can see Scotty's thumbs up, but a lot of times they're just a square, which is
Yeah.
really annoying. I can
Yeah,
see
they
your
really do
heart,
need to-
Deborah.
They really do.
They're,
need to
they're
do
actually
that.
maybe they've gotten better because I am seeing more of them. I can see
Oh, I'm
the
gonna go
emoji
look.
face that Scratch put.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see a heart. I see a kissy face with a wink.
So they have
Thumbs
improved the
up,
program a
smile.
bit.
Yeah, they're getting better. But now that I've checked, they're probably going to notify me for every single comment now
Hmm.
in StreamYard. If you, as long as you never click comments, it doesn't tell you the number of comments. But once you do,
Yeah.
it goes crazy.
Okay. Hates all potatoes, does she, Lucky Stone? That's terrible.
Liver and onions and fried potatoes
Oh,
and
she
onions.
but when she was pregnant, she ate mashed potatoes like crazy. French fries.
Oh, hey, I'm with you on that, but you got to have gravy on them potatoes. Yeah, and actually, you can put gravy on the French fries too.
Oh yeah.
No,
Or
no
so-
joke.
I'm a sour cream and chive kind of guy.
Oh yeah, sour cream and oh man, I'm addicted to sour cream and chive mashed potatoes. Oh boy. Yeah.
Potted meat, yeah, I like a good pot roast.
Oh, I can make a good pot roast. Nice and tender.
I like slow cooking meat. That's one of my favorite. Just
Mm.
fall apart, juicy, yum.
I don't use no slow cooker though. I just fry it on both sides really dark.
Mhm.
Boil it for an hour, hour and a half. Take it out, cut the fat off, cut it up into
Oh, yeah.
portions, put it back in after the broth has been turned into gravy, and then let it simmer for at least a half an hour. It's just as tender, a lot sooner than in a slow cooker.
I
And
made a
more
brisket.
flavor.
I made a brisket a couple weeks ago. First
I
one I've
don't
ever
do
made.
brisket.
First one I've ever made. Took about 3 hours.
I
And
found
it was a
out
pretty small one, so you know.
I found out I'm pretty good at making meringue
Oh yeah,
out of egg whites. It's real easy.
yeah,
Long as you got like a KitchenAid.
yeah. You got to whip them good.
You got to whip them good
Yeah.
and slowly add the sugar, spoonful at a time. And you can make anything out of meringue, it turns
Pal
out.
talk. Oh yeah.
You could slowly dry them out in the oven and make what they call meringue cookies. That's the next thing I'm going to be playing with. I'm going to make me some cinnamon sugar meringue cookies and some chocolate ones.
What's Pal Talk, Scratch? I've never heard of that. There's so many new platforms out there. Eh? Pal Talk. I'm gonna look that one up.
Pal Talk.
Yeah. Pal Talk video chat. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out if the page will load. Here we go.
Yeah. They don't like letting me into stuff.
Oh, it just takes forever lately.
No, I get blocked. Um, yeah, I think it's because of Chrome and the algorithms they've got on me.
Oh, I do use Chrome too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pound
Oh, so did you see the new
huge.
Chrome update where they're like, oh, we have all this new stuff now? Bitch, ain't nothing changed. You can easily copy paste it. Fucking, I've been doing that for years. Shut up. Fucking idiots. Ain't nothing new. The only damn thing that was new was that they actually notified me of the update.
Yeah, I'll save
That
that.
was the only
That
thing that
later.
was new. Shut
You
up.
ran rooms on it once long ago. Okay, Scratch. Long, long ago. Okay, I was on cam 24/7. Wow, wasted. I can't see what your emoji is. That one I can't see.
The wasted one is just a smiley face.
Yeah. Gab is good. Can talk. I think I have a Gab account actually.
I don't have a Gab account.
Damn John blockers. Yeah, right, Deborah. Yeah, they limit my viewers. They limit they limit the notifications. They limit everything on me. So they want me to leave, I think. Super admin for one of the biggest adult rooms. Wow. Like adult, triple X adult. Is that what it is? Like yeah, like a pimp scratch, says Scotty Boy. Escort service here. Oh, baby back ribs, nice. I love ribs. I ate so much ribs once I made myself sick. It was
Why would you
terrible.
even mess with baby back ribs? Get the big ones.
I like them all. They're good. Something like that, Scotty Boy.
Okay, it's installing. I'll check it out. But I even have, what is that one stupid ass called? Clapper. I'm
Oh
just,
yeah,
I don't think I like
I don't
Clapper.
even know that one.
Yeah, Clapper. It's got like a thumbs up, thumbs down in white, and the background is orange. I mean,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
its cover picture is boring.
I've had that, Deborah, where viewers have been blocked. Like I couldn't see their comments
Yeah,
when they were in the chat, and they're getting mad at me because I don't comment on their comments, which are usually good comments, and it's like they're just not there for me. It's
when
happened to Giant before. I think it
yeah,
happened to Desert Rose.
it's happened to me on my channel when
It's
I'm doing
happened to
readings.
you. It's happened to you on my channel.
Yeah, when I'm doing like card readings, tarot readings or something like that for
Hmm.
people,
Yeah,
and they want a reading, someone else in chat will tell me that I can't see someone, and
yeah,
I'll put the join link in the chat, and then they can just come in, and we go, hey, screw you, YouTube
yeah,
or StreamYard or both.
yeah. But yeah, oh, Paradox Fossils has noticed that. Yeah. Like it's easier for us to notice because we usually say hi to everybody,
Yeah,
right? Whereas you get into these 1,000 people chat rooms, nobody's saying hi to each other. They're just all commenting, right? So when they
right.
do it to us, we can notice
Yeah,
because it's a smaller group, right?
it's
So there's
actually more convenient
yeah,
that way.
yeah,
When there's thousands of comments flying by, you can't even keep track of them all anyway.
yeah, yeah. Love my lamp clapper. Oh, okay, you got the clapper. Clap on, clap off the clapper.
Yeah.
Did you get a Ginsu knife with that too?
Jinsu knife.
And a special bonus, the Ginsu knife. It cuts. I played the Ginsu knife commercial um, a few last week. I played it. I was over on One Stoner and Three Cats, And we were talking about the Ginsu knife. The commercial is still up on YouTube if you want to see it.
Oh dear God, really?
Yep, yep.
Oh God, who needs to cut through a can?
Or shoe leather. Come on, you
Or
can cut
shoe
through shoe
leather.
leather. Well, you need to, and then to cut a nice tomato, razor
And
thin.
for real, like a tomato. I mean, and how do you know if you won't even know if your steak is tender, if you're cutting it with a
That's a good point.
until you put it in your mouth and try to chew it, and it's like shoe leather. Well, it cut fine a minute ago.
Came with, yep. It always comes with a Ginsu knife.
And no one ever
Special
cared about the
bonus.
damn chia either.
Yeah, somebody bought way too many Ginsu knives and just could not get rid of them at one point, So everything you bought came with a Ginsu knife. Right, Scotty boy.
That's because no one damn wanted to buy them.
Yeah.
64 comments since I clicked on that bitch.
Oh, interesting, Scratch. Yeah. So they're data miners. Maybe I won't. I'm not going to do that pal talk thing. So.
Oh, Pal Talks for data miners?
Yeah, they're data miners. It seems.
Oh, they're data miners. Well,
Yeah.
screw that.
Yeah, screw that.
Before I even do any damn thing, I'm gonna uninstall it. I already got TikTok.
That's because it was
enough.
one of the tools used in 911, apparently. Okay, Scratch. Yeah, screw that. Oh, the Cutco scissors? They're really good. Yeah, but man, if you don't know the salesman who can afford them, yeah, $1,000 scissors. Wow. Yeah, you lost me for a month. Wow. Yeah, I've had people unsub. Make sure, guys, that you make a comment on my videos. On one of the videos, anyways. That also helps keep you subbed. If you don't make a comment, I think within 6 months they unsub you.
Huh? Wow.
Yeah. So leave a comment. Just say hi or whatever. That's why it's a big that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Raven Wolf. Where you been?
Hey, Raven Wolf, how you doing?
Of course, she's been out being a
Good
mommy.
to see you, hon.
So we already know what you've been doing.
Yeah. How's Ruby Rose doing? How's Ransom? You got my attention with Anubis. Yeah, we recently looked into the dog men that were talked about in ancient fables, and we found out what happened to them. I can't remember what the exact phrasing of the destination was, but we found that the dogmen were peaceful traders with humanity, at least from what we saw, and they were driven out by those represented by the eagle and those represented by the serpent. And so last night we took a further look into them, to their interactions with humanity. She's doing great. She's almost 1 year. Oh, she'll be close to walking soon.
I bet Ransom's having
Or
a
is
field
she
day
one?
with the COVID crap.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we looked into the further interactions between the dogmen and us, and we saw that they were trying to teach us enlightenment, how to raise our spirits. They were involved, it looks like, with maybe many of the henges. Yeah. And there was no violent or aggressive interactions. Hi, Ransom. Good to see you, buddy. Hope
Oh,
to
is
see
he
you
in
soon.
there too? Hi.
No, he's just he's probably taking care of Ruby. Say hi to Ruby too.
And I really do.
Hi, Ruby Rose. Yeah, so we saw some really good interactions between us and the dogmen, and well, one of the dogmen of mythical history is Anubis, and so I pulled up an image of Anubis, the dogman, and we were looking for the dog people from Sirius, the dog star, and maybe Anubis was one of them because he was in Egypt, I guess, being one of the teachers to humanity for at least one section of Egypt's history. So,
I need to
hey,
add that
Paul.
if you look it up, you can look this up and find out what your birth sign is in like ancient Egyptian.
Oh,
I
nice.
do believe that mine is Anubis.
Raven Wolf has a video on Anubis in Mexico, so the dogmen went there too. That's amazing.
Did you hear that, Mac?
Let's say again.
If you look up what your birth sign is in ancient Egyptian,
Okay.
it's very interesting because if I remember correctly, mine is Anubis.
Oh, neat.
Yes. I'm just saying.
And you know, dog is man's best friend, right? They always call the dog
Yes.
man's best friend. So
Yeah.
yeah, there was a lot of good stuff with Anubis. You know, the god of the underworld, sure, but you know, is he a dark figure or you know?
Well, this
We'll have to.
world always says bad is good and good is bad, so you have to figure it
Yeah.
out for
Do you,
yourself.
hey Anna, do you know that video in specific? If you want, you can post it. Let me go.
Throw a wrench at her. So
Yeah, let me throw you a wrench, and you can throw that video
Don't
in
hit her in
chat,
the face.
and we can all take a look at it later, if you can find it. That is. Let's see. There we are. There we go. So, can you give us kind of a little bit of Anubis in South America, in the Mayan tradition? What do they say about him? Is he a good god, or
Well, the most revered
is he?
Mayan is the serpent
Is
and
what
the
we're
bat.
seeing? Is what we're seeing that they seem to be good creatures and peaceful? Is that at least true from what the Mayans are talking about? Zolot. Nice. I like it. Copy and paste that. Oh, I can't. Let's see.
So yeah, I'm gonna need to get over there and nab that video. She shared it.
Zolot. Let's take a look at Zolot. Zolot Reservoir. What god turned into Azolot? Azolotl. Zolot premises. Zolot Instagram. Is it Zolotl?
This
Yeah.
sounds a lot like Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, it does. Was the sinister god of monstrosities, who wears a spiritually twisted wind jewel and the ear ornaments of Quetzalcoatl. Oh, wow. His job was to protect the sun. Ooh. That's nice. He was commonly depicted as a dog-headed man and was a soul guide for the dead. He was also god of twins. Well, that would be awesome, having a sympathetic, friendly dog man guide you when you're dead. That's nice. Xolotl is the canine brother of the twin Quetzalcoatl Otl. Okay, so it's not Quetzalcoatl. It's not Quetzalcoatl, or is it? Yes, it is Quetzalcoatl. Yes, the pair being sons of the Virgin Chimalma. Chimalma. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know.
There it is. I found the Anubis in Mexico if she didn't share it. I
He
don't
is the
know.
dark personification of Venus, the evening star, and was associated with the heavenly fire. The axolotl is named after him. I hope that's the right one there, Anna. Yeah, he sounds pretty good to me. He guides the dead. That's a pretty important task, and I'd want an empathetic, nice person to be doing that.
Guides the dead. So sounds like a reaper to me. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
I think reapers are much different than that.
Well, the reaper is supposed to take you to where you're supposed to go next.
Mm-hmm.
So,
True,
yeah.
but the reaper has a negative connotation.
well, yes, the world made it that way, but that doesn't make it so. If you deserve to go to hell, boot
I'm just saying I like the way he is presented much better than a reaper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
I will check it out. So yeah, put that in private chat because did you put it in YouTube?
It's in the YouTube one, but I can put it in my private chat too. If
I
you
got
like.
it here.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
I got a sister's back. I threw a like at it and I shared it and I resubbed her channel. Looks like she
I'll
is
have to check.
making videos every now and then. I'm gonna leave that open. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
that
I'm
when this
still
is over.
subbed. Enki Quetzalcoatl? I don't know. That could be Scotty Boy. You did big research on it when I did that video. Awesome. Yeah, I am going to check it out because I like the dog people. They seem like they're really nice. I don't know. And then there were these other ones, the Omicron.
Yeah.
They were not so nice. Now they're using the Omicron with an M, but the ones that we were researching had Omicron with an A-N, and that represented the owl, the wolf. Could be similar, could be related, but it also could not be. So
You see what Raven said? She said, LOL, Paula. The Axolot has the same job as Anubis. He escorts the dead to get judged.
nice.
Yeah. That's a job I would not mind having. Yep. Oh yeah.
What's that? You like Death Walkers? Yeah, they don't seem to be negative creatures, Scotty Boy. They're just doing their job. Lilith, I don't know. People think of cats as walking in both worlds and dogs as leading us safely to the door. That's nice, Deborah. Makes sense when you think about it. Hey. Yeah, cats seem to see things. I think dogs do too.
Yeah, they do.
Spirits and energy fields. Much better than we do.
Yeah. I literally have no fear. When my cats be looking down the hall and all freaking out, I will just go charging to plow down whatever in the hell's trying to invade my space.
Yep. Get out. You don't belong
Get
here.
out.
This is my house.
Pack your shit. Get out.
Omicron Prime is the homeworld of the aliens on Future. Yeah, Omicron Persei I-8. I mentioned that earlier, Raven. Yeah. I don't know if there's any. I couldn't make any direct correlation with that, but yeah.
I thought that. Why does Persei 8 sound familiar?
I think maybe it's one of the Perseids. Maybe, I don't know. That's just a stab in the dark.
It sounds like
Let's look it up.
something from Futurama.
It is.
Okay.
Omicron Persei I-8 is from Futurama. Now, is there a representation of Persei I-8? I don't know. No.
Oh. I don't watch Futurama anymore, but I remember that.
Persei I-8. Okay, hold on. Omicron. Okay, there is the Omicron Persei I-8 from Futurama.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there any other references? Is the planet Persei I-8 a real planet? Let's see.
I doubt it.
Let's sounds like it don't really make sense. No. Let's not do that. Somebody wants to track me. Locked Persei 8 research. No. Nope. No, there is no Omicron Persei I-8.
I didn't think so.
It is a made up thing, as far as
Yes.
I can tell so far. But I still like the dog people, at least so far. I don't know. There are stories of dog men of recent, but I would imagine, from what we've seen, they're probably disinformation that the dog men will tear you to pieces and eat you on the battleground. That's what I've heard recently of stuff that talked about dog people where we weren't involved in viewing it, or it wasn't from ancient myths. So it seems like they're trying to demonize, in a
Of
way, the
course.
dog men.
Well,
Invert everything, right?
well, but at the same time, as a dog of truth, if a liar steps into the room and tries to lie to the dog of truth, the dog is going to rip your lying throat out
Yeah. Or if it
and
knows
leave
you're
your
not supposed
ass
to be
lying
there.
in the field. So
Yeah.
we could always just look at it that way, because of course evil would think that was bad.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Scratch. I think they do see other spectrums. I think that's how they tell that earthquakes are coming. I think something changed in the spectrum of light because of it, and they see that. Just we can't see that spectrum. Scotty Boy is a friend of Dogman's. Okay. Yeah. So from the Mayan, they look good. From the Egyptian, they look like they're good people. From what we've seen, they look like they're good people. In the 1400s, and drawings from and paintings from them, there when they have dogmen interacting with humans, they're interacting as traders. They just trade with men. That's what they saw in the pictures. So I never saw the dogmen really attacking men. Yeah, if you're worried about dogmen, just carry a tennis ball with you.
Ah,
You know.
Now you just reminded me of a meme where it shows like the husky, and the husky's face has this cockeyed look on his face. And he says, "You threw the ball, or you pretended to throw the ball, except for you didn't really throw the ball." And something like, "You're a special kind of stupid," or something like that. You think I'm going to chase it? No.
My day sign is Tracina. Are both dog signs? Okay, awesome. Your day sign and yeah, okay, and Tracina. Dog is honest and the cat is mischievous. Huh? Yeah, I could agree with that. I love them both too.
Um,
Yeah, a cat might kill you saving theirs. That's true. Um, I'm a deer, rabbit, flower, and jaguar. I'm bouncing everywhere. Right on, James. That doggy pic you posted the other day was so cute. Aw.
um,
Ransom was playing with a tennis ball when you said that. Talk about remote viewing. Yeah. Yeah, so when the dog men come, tennis balls will be a hot commodity. You'd probably save your life with one. Keep one for bartering for your life. Who's got the ball? Who's got the ball? Do you want the ball? Do you want to go get the ball? Okay. 42. So, any other thoughts on the Dogmen or Anubis? You got sticks. Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to stockpile all the sticks and balls and chewy bones. And when the dog people come, we'll have plenty to barter with. And the kibbles and bits. Don't forget the kibbles and bits.
yeah, Anubis. Yep, this is the one.
Mhm.
Astro Fame. I'm going to put the link in chat, y'all, so you can find your Egyptian birth sign. Mine is indeed Anubis.
Nice.
I did remember.
What's the cycle? Is it a yearly cycle, a monthly, or?
It's yearly.
Okay, so like Chinese. And
Or,
like
well,
Mayan?
technically it's monthly. Yeah, it's monthly. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's more
Yes.
like
Because it
Western.
has both. It says it has your corresponding Western zodiac sign. Then you scroll down, you see Leo, and then you scroll over, and the Egyptian zodiac sign is Anubis.
Nice.
Yes. So now y'all can find out what your Egyptian
See if I
sign
can
is and
get
what it
that.
means to them.
Okay, I gotta save that. Gotta like that. There we go. Need a new tab. Okay, and I'll play with that later.
Yeah.
Nice. Love the critters of the earth. Yeah, absolutely. You expect there's an event coming with what you call dogmen or others? No, I don't think so, Trey. I think that they'll come back if we if we free ourselves. So far, that's what I think. I'd have to really take a look into that, and I haven't. So I'm not expecting an event, but I expect that if we freed ourselves, that they would come back. But I don't think they're going to come and free us.
No, yeah, nobody's gonna save us but
No.
ourselves.
Yeah. If that's what you're thinking. There's a story about a bridge in Scotland about dogs jumping out. Yeah. Yeah, there's the, you know what it is, Paul? Apparently, I watched something on that, and they don't realize because of the way the trees are grown and stuff, it looks to them like it's just a wall. And, you know, cats or dogs will just jump right over a wall. At least that's what I heard. There could be more to it than that, because there are a lot of them that apparently do it. But they think there might be just a perception thing, that they think there's another side. Kind of like lemmings, I guess. I don't know what lemmings think either.
I'll be right back.
Mine's mutt doesn't mean I'm a dirty dog. No, I like mutts. Mutts are great. If you let a bunch of dogs get together and breed, they'll make mutts, and eventually they'll end up back to the original dog form. That's at least what I've heard. Yep, that's right, Scotty boy. We got to do it our own damn selves. Could you imagine, G? I wonder if it's just a bunch of howling. If their music is like a bunch of howling. Eh? Because when you hear dogs howl, it's not the most cordial of things, especially when you get a group of them together. And they don't seem to follow much beat, or, you know. Imagine just a bunch of dudes on stage just all looking up going, "Arr!"
Talking about howling at the moon?
Yeah, if the dog
Yeah.
man G was talking about, wonder what kind of music they listen to. And I was thinking maybe they just all stand around and stare up and howl, you know. See who can howl the, you know, like my dog likes R&B. My cat likes guitar music, so yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Max loves guitar music.
Huh. Well, if he knew the strings were made out of catgut, he might think differently.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Animals are only limited by the rules as we break the mold. Yeah. Howling like today's new music. Yeah. Could be, Scotty boy. I don't know. But I think it would be damn interesting to hear. What kind of music would Dogman listen to? I blast. He likes R&B, but you blast the house with rock and he leaves. Yep,
Anubis
I
also wears
agree,
the
Karen.
ankh of life, too.
Yep. You're right, Karen. There is a great awakening, but people still need that spark, you know, that thing that sets them off, gets the path going in that direction. And hopefully you guys are being that spark, and we're being that spark. I try to talk to people, but yeah, there's a lot of pushback, but it's getting better. People are getting sick of it
Oh, yeah.
and starting to look into why it's happening, which is the downfall. So that's why there's the great censorship going on. but it doesn't appear to be working because they're doing it too much. People are noticing. My pit jumps a 9-foot rock wall to see the puppy love next door. Nice. Nothing stopping that dog. He's going to get him some kibbles and bits. Yeah, it would be nice to think that someone has our backs, Scotty boy, but really, I don't know. That's what the Christian church relied on for thousands of years. Sit your butt down and wait for someone to save you, right? It didn't work out very well. They just bark. My pit has a girlfriend. They just bark at each other. That's cute.
Also, Christ is associated with Anubis and Seth. I found a PDF on it.
Nice.
I thought I remembered that. I'm going to share the PDF.
Okay.
Here we go. See what else I can get into here.
That's interesting. Gonna happen. Serious beings had to play part in a human experiment. Yeah, there's one going on right now, Scotty boy. $24. I'm going to give this another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to have to go for dinner.
Let's see.
My howl sounds more like a cat cougar. Yeah, my cats, both of them, don't really have much of a sound, either of them. A cat cougar in heat.
So I found that, and then I found World Encyclopedia about Anubis. It might have something in there about Christ as well. And that is in chat.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Karen. Right back at you. You have a beautiful heart. Awesome. So let's see. I'll pull that link up. Okay, got it. So those are some interesting connections. The Mayan connection. Wow. I like that. I'm going to have to watch that video after I get off here and have some dinner and stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that video.
Yeah. Excellent.
Apparently there's a fucking stupid ass video game, probably called Gods, I think, and they've got a thing that you can put Anubis up against Christ. So I guess he's kicking his own ass because they don't
Nice.
understand. Idiot children, jeez. Oh Lord.
That's awesome.
That's
Egyptian
hilarious.
complex religion. Yep. Mythological and cosmological beliefs. Yep. System developed in whatever. Yeah, that's right. Smoking NG. Just all right. Sheltering. That's hilarious. Fighting himself. Anubis. Yeah.
And there's this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the crook of the shepherd.
Yeah.
Looking after the sheep too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Smoking G is mentioning. Yeah.
Yes.
Although what the sheep don't know is every once in a while that shepherd's going to slaughter one of them. But flagellum, that's what it's called, is a flagellum, says G. Nice.
Well, does the shepherd really do that to the sheep, or did the sheep wander off and therefore did it to themselves?
Yeah, maybe the wolves get them.
But they want to blame the shepherd.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're clearing so many trees. Oh. Killed 3 mountain lions in my surrounding area. That's terrible,
Oh,
Deborah.
that's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, the trees are insulation, Deborah. If you ever need to get some relief from what they're putting out in the air, you can go into a forested area and the EMF level will drop dramatically.
Wow.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're putting that stuff in everywhere. It's going in the ground, it's going on poles, it's going on buildings. They're putting it everywhere. It's gotten ridiculous. And yeah, I don't know how to protect myself against that.
Oh.
Hmm. Yeah, the mountain lions are not a threat to humans. They're not. Unless you're
Yeah.
alone. Unless you're alone in the forest, like an idiot, you should be fine. And even then, they really don't choose human. They like smaller prey. No creature really likes to attack many things that are bigger than it.
I mean, they will intimidate you if you're invading their space and they'll make you leave, but that's about it.
Most of the time, they run away first. They see you coming and they take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, kicking his own ass. Oh, that's too bad, Deborah. Well, hopefully they're hibernating and they can make it through part of it to the other side. So.
I agree with Smoking there that there's no bad wildlife, just bad perceptions. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've hit the 2-hour mark. This is a great talk, guys.
Yes.
Thank you all for showing up. It was great talking about the dogmen in depth like that. I love that.
Yeah.
Great Bear, Orion Protection. Yeah. True Karen. Okay, guys, until next time, much love. Keep that third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. Bye-bye.